What is up, this is Grandpa, welcome back. Today we're gonna play with the Pindad. I'm gonna show you how to play with this tank. This tank, in my opinion, is one of the worst AVs in the game at tier 8. Just because of the fact that, one, it's a prototype, second, aiming and type of aiming is very different from other tanks. I'm looking forward to see, let's say, something much more special. At least a buff. Because it already got a debuff. You cannot shoot very fast with the shells as in the past, and it's shitty nowadays. So we have a Leopard 2, a Merkava 2D, an Object 187, and a Weasel Hot. So I will try to play as defensive as possible, but also able to do some damage towards the base. I see that we have to do a secondary, which is destroy tanks at a roadblock. This tank's aiming circle is different, so it's something like an artillery. That's why I was saying in the beginning. So this is the viewport. You can see that the aiming circle points downwards, so I'm assuming that the tanks are here. So here we go, 2 shots. Let's go full salvo. And another one. I'm reloading. The reload time is 22 seconds with retrofits, command, whatever. But the tank itself, it's not one of the best. Used to be, but nowadays it's just crap. A platoon in PvE or PvP, yeah, it can do a lot of damage, but you gotta sacrifice the tank's health. So here we go. So as you see, it's nothing fun when you do a 50-50 with the tank. Keeping in mind that this tank is in paper, so it isn't one of those tanks. You can use your view range, but it doesn't help always. As you saw, I was in the area, but no tanks being spotted. Okay, I survived. Whatever.
Identify target. Hostile tank. Direct hit. Loader. AT.
Tank moves, so if the target it's not stable, it's not tracked, it's not in the same position as when I shot first time, you ain't gonna aim or get a shot in your freaking life. Never you're gonna get. Unless if you're lucky with the timing and to get like in advance, but that's just all of it. Oh, he runs, see? How can I aim him now? How can I aim him now when he's on the move? This tank has his shell velocity freaking slow, freaking low, and it's not one. When it comes to base defense, yeah, you can do some dumb shit like now. And no idea why the ping suddenly raised up. But you can do some dumb shit like this, and you can go close to him and unlock all of it. But he ain't gonna die. Ain't gonna be like in the past, see? But in that corner, I saw that it's a Dragoon that shot me. So with this tank, you really need to have a repair kit. You really need to count on a team. In the past, if the teammates died, you can win this, but now you cannot. So this is the Dragoon that shot me. I'm gonna go with the K1A1 since it's a tougher target. So in the past, one volley was dead. Now in the present, no, you cannot do that. So I don't know why some of you players really seem to enjoy this tank, but in a base capture where somewhere is spotted, yeah, you can do this, but when no one spots the tank, it's purely crap. So trying to get in a good position. So even if I shoot in advance, you can see that the target moves. If it's not tracked, you can't do nothing with this tank. It has to be tracked, stable, so you can do the damage. Otherwise, it doesn't help. Let's sit in this position, try not to get some damage from some other tanks. Gun depression on the sides, yes, pretty decent. Upwards, it's freaking high, you know, but we need to hit the targets in this position. As you may see, being a tall tank, you can do this, but when you close combat, you cannot. If he doesn't move, well, he moves. What can I do? You can shoot in advance, but you cannot until shell comes towards the tank. It's not like in the AI. The AI knows where you're going and what you're, you know, what you're doing. Looking around so I don't get shot, because I already died once. So rarely in this tank you can survive, but sometimes you can do, sometimes you cannot. So try to play also as a scout, because he's an AFV, right? He isn't a light tank or tank destroyer or SPG. But to me he's more like an AFV with an SPG gun. So is that was the last one? Yeah. So we have a victory. We've done 18k damage, 6 kills, 9 spotted. The team itself done pretty good, you know. We managed to be the top damage in our team. This tank needs to have a better, let's say, aiming type over reticle or something similar to an artillery. The velocity of the shells are pretty slow, so you can see 75 meters per second. If it was 300, 200 at least, or at least 150, yeah, but it's very, very slow. And you can see that the rocket has penetration of 40, damage of 500, partial penetration 400, non-penetration 100. So this is a type of unguided rocket, but not so impressive. As always, you need to have retrofits on this tank and a repair kit. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. See you next time.